morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about the dimensional analysis. So what is this dimensional analysis means? We know already that physical quantities are classified into two types. One is a fundamental physical quantity and a derived physical quantity. So in earlier classes we have studied. So what is this dimensional analysis means? We are writing dimensional formula for different physical quantities using the fundamental physical quantities, right? So the units we have for fundamental physical quantities, we have length, mass and time for fundamental physical quantities, and for derived physical quantities, these derived physical quantities, they will depend on the fundamental physical quantities. For example, you take volume. For example, you take volume. Volume is equal to length into breadth into height. Length into breadth into height. So we know that length is a fundamental physical quantity. Length is a fundamental physical quantity. Breadth is also nothing but length, and height is nothing but a length. So we can write this one as L into L into L. L into L into L. That is equal to L power 3. L power 3. So length is expressed in dimensional formula as capital L. Mass is expressed as capital M. Similarly, time is expressed as capital T. So we take area. Area is equal to A square. That is length square. So length into breadth. Length into breadth. L into L. L into L is L square. So we can write like this, area. Okay. So in the same way, we can represent all other derived physical quantities in terms of this dimensional formula. So what is the dimensional formula means? It can be obtained by defining their relation with other physical quantities. With other physical quantities, what is the relation? Okay. So let us discuss some more examples here. So we have distance, displacement. Distance and displacement comes under length only. Distance and displacement. So basic relations will take distance. Distance is meter, measured in meter. So it is L. Displacement is also measured in meters. So it is also represented as L. Now let us discuss some physical quantities which are depending on the fundamental physical quantities. Let us discuss one by one. So already area and volume we have discussed. Let us discuss about the speed or velocity. Speed or velocity. Speed is equal to distance by time. We know speed is equal to distance by time. What is the unit of this one? The unit of speed is equal to, the unit of speed is meters per second. SI unit. I am writing SI unit here. The SI unit of speed is meter per second. So I can write like this: meter second raised to the power -1. So if you take this one, how can you write the dimensional formula? Here meter is the unit of length and second is a unit of time. So the dimensional formula is mass is 0. Mass raised to the power 0, because there is no unit like kg or gram. So mass is raised to the power 0, length is raised to the power 1, and time is raised to the power -1. So this we can conclude that this is the formula for speed. That is dimensional formula for speed. Next one, second one. Velocity. velocity. So the same. But what is the main difference between speed and velocity? Velocity is nothing but speed in a particular direction. Speed in a particular direction. So for speed and velocity, we have the same units and same dimensions. For units and for speed and velocity, we have the same units and same dimensions. That's why the same unit I am writing, the same dimensional formula I am writing. Next one, acceleration. Next one is acceleration. So what is the formula for acceleration means? Acceleration is equal to change in velocity by time taken. Change in velocity by time taken or time interval. So the unit is meter per second square. Meter per second square. And the dimensional formula. Let us write the dimensional formula here. Mass is raised to the power 0 because no term like kg or gram here. So length is raised to the power 1 and time is raised to the power minus 2. So the only difference between this one and this one is here you will get the power minus 1, here we will get the power minus 2. Next. And in the same way, acceleration due to gravity. So students will get confusion. Acceleration, they will think that acceleration is different from acceleration due to gravity sometimes. Both are same only. Because acceleration we are considering in vertical direction due to gravity. Due to gravity. Acceleration due to gravity. So here also the same formula, change in velocity by time taken. Change in velocity by time taken. And the units are also same. I'm writing SI units, meter into second power minus 2. And the dimensional formula is also same. M power 0, L power 1, T power minus 2. Next one. Force. Force. We know that according to Newton's second law, force is equal to mass into acceleration. Force is equal to mass into acceleration. So the unit of mass is kg. The unit of mass is kg. The unit of acceleration is meter per second square. So that we'll get the dimensional formula like this. So this only we are calling it as Newton. So this is kg term is there. So that we'll write m power 1, kg power 1, meter power 1, that is length power 1, and time is raised to the power minus 2. So this is called as Newton. Kg meter per second square is also represented as Newton. Next one, impulse. Impulse. What is meant by impulse? So impulse is nothing but change in momentum of the body. Change in momentum of the body is known as impulse. First we'll write with momentum. We'll start with momentum or linear momentum. We call it as a linear momentum. Linear momentum, we have the formulas mass into velocity. Mass into velocity. So the unit is, mass unit is kg and velocity unit is meter per second. Kg meter per second. Okay. Kg meter per second, or we can call it as Newton second or Newton second. Newton second. Now what is the dimensional formula of this one means? Kg is raised to the power 1. So mass power 1, length power 1, time power minus 1. m power 1, L power 1, T power minus 1 is the unit of linear momentum. Unit of linear momentum. Next, what is meant by impulse? So already I told you that impulse is nothing but change in momentum. Change in momentum. Change in momentum. Or another formula we have force into time. Force into time. So you can write the unit of force is kg meter per second square. Kg meter per second square into time unit is second. So you'll get finally kg meter per second. Kg meter per second. So the units of linear momentum and impulse both are same, or Newton second you can write Newton second. So the units of linear momentum and impulse both are same, so that we'll get the dimensional formula. The same dimensional formula we are writing m power 1, L power 1, T power minus 1. T power minus 1. Next, density. Density. So we all know that density is nothing but mass per unit volume. Mass per unit volume is called as density. The unit of density is kg per meter cube. Kg per meter cube, because the mass unit is kg, volume unit is meter cube in SI system. So therefore kg per meter cube is the SI unit of density. Now what is the dimensional formula for this one? So let us see. Kg means m power 1, meter power minus 3, L power minus 3, time power 0, because no second is there in the unit. The density does not depend on the time. That's why the physical quantity time is not there here. So T power 0. Next, specific gravity or relative density. Specific gravity or relative density. Specific gravity or relative density. Relative density. So we know relative density is nothing but it is the ratio of same physical quantities, like density of substance by density of substance by density of water at 4 degrees centigrade. Density of water at 4 degrees centigrade. So both are same physical quantities. Both are same physical quantities. That's why in the numerator kg per meter cube, in the denominator also we will take kg per meter cube. So they will get cancelled here. That's why relative density have no units. Relative density have no units. So no dimensions also. No units and no dimensions. Next, pressure. Next one, pressure. We know that pressure is equal to force acting on unit area. Pressure is equal to force acting on unit area. Force by area. So that what is the unit of pressure? Pressure unit is Newton per meter square. Newton per meter square. So this can be written as 1 Newton is kg meter per second square. The denominator meter square is there. So 1 meter gets cancelled here. So finally we'll get kg meter power minus 1 second power minus 2. So for this one you should write the dimensional formula. So we'll get m power 1 L power minus 1 T power minus 2. So this is the dimensional formula for pressure. Next, work done. Work done. So we know that what is meant by work done means force into displacement. Work done is nothing but force into displacement. So F into S. F into S. So what is the formula for force into displacement? Force is Newton. Newton. And displacement unit is meter. Newton meter. We're calling this as joule. Newton meter or joule. So Newton meter, it can be written as so Newton means kg meter per second square, and meter. So meter into meter will get kg meter square second power minus 2. Kg meter square second power minus 2. So for this one you should write the dimensional formula. So we'll get mass power 1, length power 2, time power minus 2. Time power minus 2. It is the dimensional formula for work done. Next, energy. Energy. So generally, energy is nothing but capacity to do the work. The capacity to do work is nothing but energy. So in the case of energy, we'll take the same units of work done, same dimensional formula as work done. So energy having the same units Newton meter or joule, because in every work done energy will be spent. So energy spent means work is done. It is converted into work done. Energy spent is equal to work done. So how much work done, that much amount of energy will be spent. So that's why both are having the same units. So what is this? Kg meter per second square into meter, Newton meter. This is Newton, this is meter. So finally kg meter square second power minus 2. The dimensional formula also similar to work done. M power 1 L square T power minus 2. T power minus 2. Next, moment of force. Moment of force. Moment of force is referred to torque. Moment of force or torque. Moment of force or torque. So this is nothing but force into perpendicular distance. Force into perpendicular distance. The formula. Force into perpendicular distance. So this is having the unit Newton meter, because Newton into meter. The same units Newton into meter. So for this one also kg meter per second square into meter will get kg meter square second power minus 2. Therefore the dimensional formula is also same for moment of force. M power 1 L square T power minus 2. So for moment of force or torque, the dimensional formula is similar to work done and energy. Next, power. Power. Rate of doing work is called power. Work by time. Rate of doing work is called power. So work by time we'll call. So work is nothing but joule by second. Joule by second. Joule into second inverse is the SI unit. But what is work done unit? Actually, work done unit is kg. Work done unit is kg meter square second power minus 2. So I am writing the same unit here, kg meter square second power minus 2 into second inverse. So this is the unit of work done here. So if you do this one, we'll get kg meter square second power minus 3. Kg meter square second power minus 3. So for this you should write the dimensional formula. Mass power 1, length power 2, time power minus 3 is the dimensional formula of power. So these are the some important dimensional formula. In the next class we'll cover the remaining formulae. Thank you.